Welcome to the second video of this on-demand mini-series on Microsoft 365 Copilot. Let's take a look at identifying the partner opportunity and the benefits of adding Microsoft 365 Copilot to your productivity stack. For the purpose of this video, let's hone in on some major business departments and identify how Copilot helps, starting with sales. A core function of a sales team in any business is to sell. But how much time do your sellers actually spend selling? According to LinkedIn's Global State of Sales 2022, only 34% of a seller's time is spent selling, and a further 35% is spent on admin. And it's a lot more than just a sales conversation to seal the deal. The process of landing and upselling customers has many moving parts and pieces, like prospecting and lead generation, sales presentations and demos, building customer relationships, negotiating and closing, and much more. Let's add Copilot to a typical sales workflow example and see the benefits. Cassandra's day has just started, and she already has 50 plus emails to sort through. She asks Copilot to show her only the emails from potential prospects. Copilot automatically filters results and displays an email from a new lead, Babek. Cassandra asks Copilot to respond to Babek's email right away, and Babek agrees to a meeting. Cassandra wants to come to the meeting prepared, and so she asks teams to recap customer pitch tips from the Enterprise Sales Spotlight meeting last week. For the pitch, Cassandra starts with Contoso's pitch deck template and asks Copilot in PowerPoint to update it with the customer's name and logo, add some content that's relevant to them, and also add pricing for enterprise accounts. Cassandra shares the deck with her manager in a Loop workspace, and once Copilot helps with some final touches, Cassandra is ready to meet. Cassandra hosts the meeting in Teams, and with 5 minutes left, she checks in with Copilot to find out which questions are unresolved. After they say goodbye, Cassandra jumps back into her inbox and asks Outlook to draft an email thanking Babek for his time and including the next steps. With Microsoft 365 Copilot, Cassandra speeds through her routine tasks, improves her quality of work, and spends more time sealing the deal. Marketing is an essential part of any organization, playing a significant role in winning new customers and retaining and growing existing customers. The role involves all kinds of time-consuming tasks, including developing marketing strategies, researching markets and trends, creating campaigns, managing digital channels, capturing quality leads, tracking and analyzing results, proving ROI, and much more. Let's add Copilot to a typical marketing workflow example and see the benefits. Daiichi's company is expanding its flagship product into a new market, and Daiichi's team has just been asked to help plan and launch promotions for it. They meet in teams to discuss market research and build customer profiles. He wants to capture all the ideas, so he asks Copilot to summarize the key points discussed so far. Next, he starts a Word document and asks Copilot to craft a targeted promotion plan based on the meeting notes. When it's time for promotional copy, Daiichi asks Copilot to suggest taglines. Even though he's a proficient writer, it can be difficult to start from scratch. He wants to nail his presentation to marketing leadership, so he asks Copilot in PowerPoint to create slides based on the new plan and copy. The presentation draft is a bit longer than Daiichi expected and needs visual appeal, so he provides the additional request to rewrite the slides using bullet points and to add illustrations. When the presentation is ready to be sent for executive review, Daiichi knows that busy execs don't have a lot of time to read emails. Copilot in Outlook helps Daiichi compose a short, friendly email to go with the attachment and send it off. With Microsoft 365 Copilot, Daiichi has spent less time on the design of the presentation and has more time ensuring his launch is clear and organized. These examples help to demonstrate the value of Copilot in the workplace for your customers, but it's not just your customers that benefit. Let's touch on some of the many opportunities that Copilot presents to partners. Outside of the revenue generation that you get from selling the Copilot add-on, you also have the opportunity to accelerate your on-premise customers' transitions to the cloud using the value of Microsoft 365 and Copilot as a selling point. And the Azure opportunity fits in here as well. How can your customers expect to reap the benefits of AI if they've not modernized their estate into the cloud? Copilot also enables you to upsell existing customers, either re-engaging previously approached customers using the market interest in AI and the new product value, or even just using the licensing prerequisites for Copilot as a reason to upgrade your Exchange Online or Business Basic customers. On top of this, you have advisory services. Earlier, we mentioned that customers are showing both curiosity and concern about AI. Providing advisory services such as guidance around the principles of AI and identifying customer personas that would benefit would help build a picture of how SMBs can utilize AI in the right way. We've also got deployment and document services. Right now, upgrading to Microsoft 365 Business Premium, E3 or E5, and utilizing tools such as Teams, SharePoint, OneDrive, and Microsoft Entra ID, as well as building well-architected document classification and management policies, access and permissions, also understanding the Microsoft Graph and the semantic indexing. User adoption and training. Just like we went through this process with Teams, how to write good prompts, what tasks it can be used for per department, and also having champions in various areas of the business. Understanding their responsibility when using Copilot. For example, if it writes an inaccurate email and I send it, who is then responsible? Join us in our next video as we take a tour around Microsoft 365 Copilot.